So, have you ever, consumed Kaj Pro? Hey everybody, it's Gumdrop, and I could not find a better word than consumed. I am not sorry. The Kajuru project is kind of epic. It started out as a series of Vocaloid songs, but it grew into a larger franchise that includes music videos, light novels, manga, anime, and a movie. There might even be more than that. Wasn't Kajuru Days in Project Diva? I guess that counts as a video game then. Don't at me, okay. I do not know jack. But I am pretty sure it all started out with music. I drew this version of takane enomoto for Kaj Pro Day last week on August 15th. Okay, listen. I'm in post-editing right now and it just occurred to me that an English voice would not be able to pronounce takane. I know enomoto correctly. That's pretty unfortunate, is it not? I do not even know if it is still a thing, but I've participated in it before, and such a cool franchise definitely deserves a yearly celebration. I made that defoco. If the voice doesn't pronounce this right, you know I meant the default Yota voice, Ootane Oota, otherwise known as De Foko, cover a long time ago. You might be able to tell because it, doesn't have lyrics and still uses defoco. I still like defoco a lot, actually, but I'm trying to stick to Teto right now because it helps a lot with learning. Also, I deleted the Japanese keyboard off of my laptop because I only used it for Yota and I was running out of space. Wow. That's pretty sad. Also, I joined the Teto gang and am not looking back. Is that better? Anyway, I drew this takane over a picture of defoco because I thought it would be funny. Just kidding. That's not how it goes at all. It is really more because I imagined it as defoco cosplaying as takane. That's wild to me, and I'm surprised I haven't drawn one of these before. I mean takane here, by the way, is one of my favorite characters in Kaj Pro for what I think is literally no reason. She just seems interesting. Maybe it's because she's in a lot of the songs I like. Maybe because her ene form reminds me of Hatsune Miku. Actually, cancel that last one. That sounds wrong. That's one of the few real gripes I have with the character. I feel like a series that relies so heavily on Aya should have their super pretty cyber girl look more like Aya. But they started out with an ene song that used Hatsune Miku, so I guess that's okay. I originally wanted to draw the version of her that's in Headphone Actor because I think it's a really cool design. It's a fair bit more morbid to me, but that's probably because the outfit as a whole is darker. On closer inspection, she's wearing a mask. Did Takane Enomoto predict 2020? Wow! Truly an icon. Amazing. I couldn't find a good enough reference picture for the version in Headphone Actor though, and I didn't trust myself to memorize it, so I just switched because I definitely trust myself to memorize the version of Takane who shows up in Uki yesterday. It's not a difficult design. It really isn't. It's just a classic anime girl type of uniform. Cardigan over plain white shirt over plaid skirt over spats. It's pretty simple. Yet I still forgot how to draw a great deal of it. I have no idea why. I had to draw her eyes as red because I assumed that's how they were because of how everyone gets red eye powers at some point, even though in retrospect I realized that she probably has black or brown eyes because she's one of the few characters that actually looks remotely Japanese, considering that I think it's just Shintaro, Haruka, Sito, and her that have non-multicolored features and also because... Hold up. Hey everyone, this is a spoiler for the thing. Please leave if you actually intend on watching/reading/listening to Kaj Pro in the future because, while this is pretty much part of the premise, I don't want to ruin anyone's viewing experience. Okay. Is everyone gone? Everyone better be gone, ha 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 ha. Okay, the annoying laugh probably scared them off. So the thing is, in Uki yesterday, Takane hasn't died yet. Well, for most of the song, anyway. I think she's sort of dead for the last bit of it, but the song doesn't center around her death the same way headphone actor does, so we're just going to say that she's still alive. So that means she doesn't have her power because she needs be die and become Ene to get it, so that means she shouldn't have red eyes yet. Doesn't Ene actually have blue eyes though? Even though her power is always activated because it's what's keeping her alive? I hate this reality. I also spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to figure out if Takane wears a tie. I need to know. I got it right, of course, but I was like, that's a normal school uniform thing, right? But Takane sleeps a lot. She spends a lot of time asleep. Ties are uncomfortable to sleep in, and the girl's not even a rule follower anyway, so my theory was that she doesn't wear a tie. It's a good thing I was right. I force myself to draw everything I record on this blasted laptop straight from memory because for gumdrop's sake it's just a laptop and the thing I use for screencasts only captures one window. It's Xbox Game Bar, by the way, but I absolutely do not recommend it. I just can't delete it, just like how I use Microsoft Edge. But it only captures one window, so if I dared have one more window on my screen, the thing just loses it and crashes. Truly embarrassing. So I had to draw something that I could memorize so that I could have full screen Microsoft Paint so Xbox Game Bar wouldn't vomit everywhere, so I was sort of forced into drawing the cardigan Takane. She's still cool. Heck, it even works better this way, even if it's just because it fits the song I wanted to use. I'll add her cardigan Takane just then, but she's actually Yuukiya yesterday Takane. Exposed. I don't think she wears that outfit anywhere else. That song is so great. Takane was super difficult to color. I know that this video is only about 6 minutes for you folks who are watching it now, but it's actually 40 minutes, just sped up a whole bunch because I'm trying to game the system. I do not intend on elaborating on why that is, you know. Takane was really difficult to color until I remembered how calculus works. It's not school calculus or whatever children are doing these days. It's something I saw a half-century ago about how parabolas are just a bunch of rectangles. So I started using the rectangles, and it helped a lot. I really like the thing I did in the skirt. I'm not sure where we are in this video, but I think I spent way too long on that one sleeve. Also, did you see where, earlier, I guess, I was trying to replace Defoco's massive shoes with just legs? When I first started out, I really thought that I could just use the paint bucket tool and just cover her with the colors. Then, I used that thick calculus strategy to completely destroy my earlier effort. I am weeping. Just plain weeping. No one saw this coming. I hope her headphones are actually pink. I couldn't remember if they were pink or white in the video. I feel like pink doesn't fit her character, but I'm really not sure. I just checked. They're primarily white, but they have a pink stripe. I just fully played myself. I'm a disappointment. I'm tired of writing now. Thanks for coming to my channel, and have a nice day.